Do you like video games? What about podcasts? Then check out WeTheNerdy.com. Life of Gaming is proud to be represented on this website, along with other great podcasts, such as If We Ran Nintendo and We the Gamercast. Check it out for articles and reviews on movies, video games, and other great content. WeTheNerdy.com. By the nerdy, for the nerdy. Now, the first thing they kick off with for their brand new system is a game where you don't need the system.
That
it's
listen.
1-2 switch. Now, use the Joy-Cons. Use the rumble and stuff in the Joy-Cons, but you don't need the screen.
That was one of my favorite parts of the show.
That's how they opened their game segment.
I was like, is this Red Dead Redemption with these cowboys?
And the guy said it like 3 times, right? He was like, whatever he said. But he was like,
we apologize.
The translator was like, you don't even have to look at the screen.
Yeah.
You play the game by looking into the eyes of the other person.
Player. And you you feel it with your hands or whatever. It's just like, oh my god.
I'm like, I call that work. I do that 8 hours a day. I don't want to do that. Like, I plug into a screen so I don't have to do that.
I feel like 1-2 switch should have been like, if they really want to show off how great the Joy-Cons are, make it a pack-in. Make it like Nintendoland. Make it like
it should have been a pack-in.
That game, because honestly,
100%.
I don't know who's going to buy it. Maybe.
Well, it looks like dumb fun like Wii Sports.
Right.
I will buy it.
So we'll see.
It's something to show off the tech, which should be a pack-in, like you guys said.
Sure.
Yeah.
Simple enough.
In the interview, Reggie actually spoke to why it wasn't a pack-in.
I'm going to have to read that.
I don't have the article up again, so this is not a quote. This is a paraphrase. But basically, he just said that we wanted to give you the system at a better price.
I mean, that whole $5 for that game must have really hurt their pockets.
But his reasoning was rather than make you have a game that you may not want, they give you the console at a cheaper price.
Well, that's what Nintendo does. They give you things you don't think you want.
I'm telling you what he said. Because I would say that I actually like 1-2 switch, and again, going back to what we talked about earlier, I will play this the Switch a lot with my kids, and that's a game that'll be fun. You know, I come home from work and they're all jumping around, and we see who can eat, who can milk the most cows or eat the most sandwiches.
Right.
Like,
that'd be great. And with that, I mean, that's the game that can really show off your tech. You should have that as a packet. It should have been in there. But
that's like the Wii Sports and the Wii U, whatever.
You need people to understand why these Joy-Cons aren't just another Wii remote. You have to show them why. And that game's going to do it.
And with the portability, like imagine like strolling into work or strolling into, like a party or a get together, right? And you bring your Switch with you and we're all sitting around. You're like, oh guys, you got to check this out. It's hilarious. You set it down, you hand the person the controller, and you're like, okay, all you have to do is try to eat as many sandwiches as you can in 10 seconds. 1, 2, switch. And you just start eating sandwiches. Like literally, if you guys watch the video, the IR sensor is pointed at your face and you open your mouth like you're eating sandwiches, and you have to eat. See how many sandwiches?
I wish you never want to see that image again.
So, if you guys could make a GIF out of that, that'd be great.
Disturbed.
Oh man, that was awesome.
Like, so imagine like standing around watching your coworker do that at work, and how much fun that would be. And then that guy's gonna leave. And he's gonna be like, this is great.
Yep,
you gotta milk the cow, or
that's the kind of stuff that starts the conversation. It's something easy. It's not intimidating. People would love that.
It should be pre-installed on every Switch when you buy it.
Now, Brant, what do you use to play 1-2 switch? What does every person need? They don't need the screen. What do they need?
You need your nifty, difty, dandy Joy-Cons.
No, you need your arms. And actually, that
is a horrible.
Is the next game they showed off.
Do not
arms.
Like a fail-away.
Come on, that segue was awesome. Now, ARMS is something, when they started showing this, and it showed like this businessman, like this schoolgirl, like walk up to each other in a dark room, and then their arms turn into springs, and they start punching at each other. And we're like, what are we watching? Because honestly, at this point, we're expecting big stuff. They started off with 1-2 switch and then go to a brand new IP. There's nothing wrong with the brand new IP. I think brand new IPs are great. Nintendo needs them all the time. I mean, we had some great stuff like Pushmo and all sorts of other, great new IP with recently.
Splatoon.
Yeah, Splatoon. But it's like we wanted them to kick off something big. Kick off the show with a bang, not with this unknown IP stuff. Because we were all sitting there watching the show, right? And we're like, oh no, it's happened. Nintendo has ruined their press conference already. And we weren't even halfway through it. Now, Chris, I know
it's good news followed
by bad. Look how great these Joy-Cons are. Wait till you see the games. But now, Chris, you've been watching Treehouse, and you're starting to turn a little bit on ARMS. It's a full motion control game. You hold the Joy-Cons, one in each hand, and you punch at each other.
So look, if you watch the videos for ARMS, and you spend a little time and it's not just enough to watch the videos. Like, listen to the Treehouse guys talk about it. They're giving you some good details about it. It looks and feels like, honestly, like Overwatch, but it just doesn't suck.
Are you kidding me?
It's nothing like Overwatch. We're just putting that out. Disclaimer.
Yeah.
No.
These opinions are not the opinions of Life of Gaming.
No, look, if you look like the stylized character, and it's basically a hero punch game, is what it is. You have, I mean, it just is like
the hero punch game.
I mean, it is right. I mean, what you call Overdrive a hero shooter. Like that's what this is. This goes back to the idea that I don't know that I'll be playing a lot of ARMS by myself, just because it's just not something that I would get a lot of enjoyment out of, because the aspect that I'm most looking forward to is just carrying my console like I do my 3DS and playing. That's not going to work for ARMS, but.
I mean, you could technically
you get a room full of friends hanging out, and dude, this just goes back to, we had so much fun with Wii Boxing when Wii came out.
Sure.
And those controllers were horrible. They're like the 1-to-1 was just way off, and you could never really do exactly what you're supposed to do. But we were blocking and ducking and punching, and we would go for hours just playing Wii Boxing, and the kids loved it. So ARMS is basically a glorified version of that does have hero characters. Like, these characters have backstories, they have names, they have traits, they have special abilities, and
great names like Springman and Ribbon Girl. So
yeah, those are not their names.
No, actually they are. I watched the Treehouse thing.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, Springman, Ribbon Girl. There's Mummy Man. Like,
off to a great start.
Whatever they are, yeah. But I mean, it's great, and sure, it'll be something fun, to sit in a room just like Wii Boxing. You hold the controllers, you punch at each other, you have a lot of fun.
And I feel like ARMS is just like 1-2 Switch. It's a game that it's one of those launch titles that's there to show off the tech.
Sure.
It's there to show off, because the motion control in these cons is way better than the Wii remotes ever were, even with the Motion Plus. And they want to show that off. And it's like, this is the game they want to do that with.